Hey,
What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, yo?
All right.
That's crazy, yo. Back again. As the shirt says, yo, shout out my man Troop. Yo, cheers, buddy. Oh, are you taking a sip?
I waited to swallow.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
All right.
What is up, guys? Yo,
We're here.
we're
Together.
here. CGI.
Yeah, we're actually not together.
My basement looks like that, and his basement looks like that. We just happen to have similar looking basements.
It is what it is.
Nah, but real talk, man. Live podcast. Good to be here with you, man. And we're doing this. First ever live podcast, kind of.
Kinda. With video, with audio, with the whole thing. Yeah.
We're moving up, basically. We're moving up.
I kind of just want to get into it. I'm not going to lie. Unless you got something to say.
I got a little thing off my chest that
Yeah.
I'm going to say real quick. Yo, I gotta big up God. I gotta big up Allah. I gotta big up my fake aunt because some like crazy shit happened. She got into a coma, and literally like a week after she just woke up. I just got the news about that today. Some crazy shit. Like
That shit. Wait, what? Do you know what caused the coma?
she had like a brain stroke, and like so like the cause of that is like it could be a plethora of things. Like, I
Right.
don't think the doctors like know either. But yeah, that's some great news. That's
No,
fucking
for
great
real.
news. I didn't know her that well, but I knew her. I knew her husband. Like me and
No,
her were
family's
tight.
family, yeah.
Like she's like my fake aunt. Like that's like a thing.
Oh,
like
like family friend type
yeah,
thing?
but
Okay.
like everyone like a
Yeah.
Bengali culture is like auntie, uncle. Like so.
Half
like,
your family is the family you choose.
there we go.
Yeah.
Big up. So like big up Allah, big up God, big up whatever you believe in. Like that was some really big news
Big
for
up
me
the
today.
universe
Big up the universe. It knows how
and
to
the ways it
set
works.
it up. Because I can only imagine what he's going through, or what he was going
Facts.
through. But yeah, no, I didn't mean to drop the mood. I just got like, if anything, that's like
No, that's a celebratory moment.
that's a very
That she's
uplifting
good.
thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure. Well,
But like, yeah, let's get straight into
let's get
what's
into the
poppin',
normal stuff. Yeah,
what we want to talk about. Well, the world is crazy right now.
down south specifically.
What do you
Even
mean?
though we all kind of Texas, bro.
Oh yeah, like the weather.
Yeah, I mean so. From what I know, we got hit in New York. Texas got hit.
But,
all
like-
relatively the same, but because we know how to handle snow because we're used to it, and how they don't know how to handle snow.
Exactly. But it also like it's not just Texas. You know that?
No, I didn't. Wait,
Like it's
I mean, I
like,
know Texas is a big deal.
yeah, Texas is a big deal, but like that's 'cause we're from the States. Like, yo, Saudi Arabia, like the Middle East, they're getting like blizzards and shit. Like,
Damn.
yeah, have you
Oh,
seen
is
the
that with the?
yeah, have you seen the video of the camels? If I don't know if you
Hold on.
pull that up, but
I think I got it.
yeah, there's only a video of some camels like just in some snow and they have no idea what's going on and shit. Like,
There.
yeah,
We
they
can all
use-
watch it. Yeah.
look at that, bro. They straight. They're like,
That's
what, bro?
wild. Do you think they know? You think they're cool with it? Like, are camels alright?
They're
with
like,
snow?
why is this sand falling out the sky, bro? Like,
Why
that's-
is it white?
yeah, why is this? He's like, bro, like, so yeah, no, it's the whole world. Yo,
Yeah.
my question is like, do you know what's going on? Like, what's the science behind this?
I have no idea.
Because climate change would mean that the whole world, like, we would be getting like colder too, right? Or is it like,
Right.
how is it like only certain parts, hot parts, are getting like mad cold,
To
colder
speak-
than usual?
Well, obviously New York is gonna get snow. This is normal shit for us.
Exactly.
Texas, it's not that they haven't never had snow before. Like it's not. It's just rare.
Yeah.
And guys, to be fair, it's 2 inches of snow. I know that's like
It's changing their lives.
I know it's partially because of like the state how they're handling it. They're not built to go through something like this,
Mhm.
especially statewide.
Yeah.
So it's one thing if like San Antonio it snows like a city, but the whole state kind of got it.
Yeah.
So, and then in terms of Saudi Arabia, you said
I
couldn't-
think like the whole Middle East in general,
no idea
they're
why.
going through it. So like that's the thing. It's like, why are these like hot spots in the world, like literally hot, getting like the same like sort of like storm? Like it would make sense if like New York and all these cold places were also getting colder. Like we got more snow
Mhm.
than like usual. If anything, we've been getting like less snow than usual. I feel. I don't know, I've been in New York for a winter for what minute? I'm used to
Nah.
that Albany shit.
Facts. Albany shit was bad. Also Buffalo's pretty bad.
Ooh,
No,
great.
but
I
I don't
mean,
know.
yo,
I don't know why it's happening.
Point being, yo, we all out to Cancun to join Ted Cruz. You saw it. Him and his family ran away right when his state needed him most.
Talk about literally the shittiest person alive.
Yeah, no.
Nah,
Ted Cruz's avatar, bro.
he-
The thing about him is like, I think I think it was like planned beforehand. Like this vacation, like was planned
Yeah,
beforehand.
dude, he didn't just. I don't think he picked up. Maybe he did. I don't know. The guy seems like a fucking shitty person. Maybe he
Yeah.
just said, "Listen, it's gonna snow. Why do I need to be around for the snow? I'm out."
Honestly, it's a great joke. I love. I don't mind the shit on
No.
Ted Cruz.
I'm happy he did it for the sake of we can all joke about it now
Mm-hmm.
because it's hilarious. It's hilarious how shitty of a fucking person he is.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm gonna type from the weather. It's fucking on my fantasy team. I'll tell you that. I have a
Oh yeah.
couple Dallas Mavericks players. I got a couple San Antonio players. They can't play because all their like stadiums are shut
Right.
down or whatever.
Yo, speaking on basketball though, shout out was it Joel last night? Had a fucking career high. 50 points.
The guy I'm playing obviously had Joel Embiid, but yeah, thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, well, actually, you want to keep on basketball? So, guys, LeBron wants to start, or he wants to make a rap album. Now, he immediately said, "I'm not going to be the one rapping." He wants to take like a DJ Khaled position in it. He wants to bring a bunch of people that he's friends with together to release a album under his name.
Yeah, he should get Dame Lillard on that.
Bro, you should get a lot of people on it. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this could be really good.
I mean, because like in terms of like influence, LeBron's up there. Like,
bro, if
who doesn't want to do a track that LeBron's like creating?
The guy's got taste. We can't argue that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He knows a lot of people. That would be
Mhm.
great. He might be able to get people that wouldn't normally be in the same room together, in the same room, or at least on the same track.
Yeah.
You know, he executive produced maybe no, it wasn't 2 Chainz's last album, but the one before it. I forget what the fuck it's called. It's the one with the yellow cover. And I'll find out what it's called.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm not discouraging it from happening.
I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it all day.
I'll listen to a lot of things, and this would be one of them.
Yeah,
Rapper Go to the League. That was the album that.
Quick question for you. I know that we're not doing like a segment right now, but yo, Dame Lillard, the most fire athlete rapper.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't heard. I know the only rappers I've heard really rap are Shumpert and Lonzo.
How are they? I heard Lonzo's
mid.
Yeah, mid.
And Shumpert could rap. Shumpert can make some songs.
Probably better than he could ball. I'll tell you that.
He was married to Tiana Taylor. I think he still is married to Tiana Taylor.
I think so too.
Yeah. And she's a phenomenal artist. So,
all right, yo, wanna move on?
You want to speak on the music still?
Yeah, sure. Let's keep it on.
Yeah. So,
what you got?
Meek Mill versus 6ix9ine. Can you explain what happened? I don't know what instigated it.
I feel like it's just two careers that are quiet right now that needed some spark.
Okay.
And they sparked.
You think Meek Mill needed some spark in his career?
Yeah.
Why does everyone hate on Meek Mill?
Because man came out of prison.
Yeah.
And then like, yo, he was beefing with Drake, and then all of a sudden they're like boys now. You know why?
It's called squashing the beef, bro.
No,
Like,
you know why?
happens.
It's
why?
No, they didn't just squash the beef. Like they're chilling now. They're homies because Drake felt bad for him.
I don't know about that.
I know about that.
What? Well, because it was the whole free Meek situation that he feels bad for him.
I guess, yeah. That shows all pity.
Twitter fingers. Is it trigger fingers to Twitter fingers?
Twitter fingers.
Chicken fingers to the chicken tenders.
A chicken attendant. Nah, I mean, like, I don't know what, like,
so
Meek hasn't been that fire, like, of late. We're still living off.
I would much rather listen to Meek than 6ix9ine.
But you a hater. We know that from the beginning.
No, I'm a rational person that makes rational decisions. And Meek is fire. Point being, all right, I think Meek spit on 6ix9ine for whatever reason because what happened was 6ix9ine was waiting for Meek to come out of some restaurant to like instigate a fight. I don't know for what reason.
I heard that.
But
there's no like video footage of him actually doing it.
There's no video footage of him spitting on him as far as I know.
Bro, you see like the side by side of like both their like recordings?
They're both just hiding behind their security.
Yeah, they
not
both
hiding,
like,
but you know.
No, but they both just look like fools.
Yeah, it's the most
like,
silly.
I forgot what Meek was saying, but 6ix9ine was like, "He's with a cop. He's with a cop. Yo, that's a cop." Bro, this joke's not like, yo. I fuck with 6ix9ine just because like the troll. Like obviously, like you know, like.
No, I don't know.
Nah, you don't know. That's why you're missing out.
No, you're right. I don't know.
All right, let's move on because
wait. Meek said some other shit too. He had a line about Kobe Bryant.
Oh, that shit got. Ooh.
So hold on, let me see if I can pull up
that.
the lyric. Yeah, he since came out. I think apologized.
He said, "If I ever lag, I'm gonna have
if
I'm gonna have the
yeah,
chopper.
and if I ever lack, I'm going out with my chopper.
Yeah.
It be another Kobe.
Whew. Honestly, what do you think about that? You think that's cancel worthy?
Yeah, and if I ever lack, I'm going out with my chopper. It be another Kobe. It's one of
You gotta say it back, right?
I have to digest it to see. It's bad. I wouldn't have said it. It's only been a year since Kobe died. You know what I mean?
All right, but my thing is, does time heal shit like this? Like, can you like when did 9/11 jokes become like fine to do? Over there,
Some
was
would
fine.
argue the day it happened. Some would argue years later.
I think Louis C.K. had like a good sketch, right, where he said
There's-
like, yeah, how fucked up you are is shown by how quickly you made a 9/11 joke
Pretty
or some
much,
shit. Yeah, shout out Louis, even though you're a creep.
It's a good bar in terms of like, right? Like, I don't know how to put it. Like, it's clever.
Because we know Meek respects Kobe. Who doesn't
Who
respect
doesn't
Kobe?
respect him? Yeah.
So what's the problem? Like, you think Kobe really cares? Like, if Kobe was alive to hear that, which obviously defeats the whole purpose of the bar, but you know what I mean.
Well, does it matter what? Like, I guess the issue now is what does his family think? Like, what does Vanessa think? Like, does she find it disrespectful? That'd be like if someone says something about Nipsey. Like, would you check Lauren London to see like what she thought?
Like, nah, bro. Like,
It's more about what you think. I don't know.
I
Because
don't
who
know.
knows them the best besides their partner?
No, that is true. That is a very good point. That's what I'm thinking right now. I don't know. Like, I just feel like Kobe would rock with it, and like everyone, like if like no one like respected Kobe, like if Kobe wasn't like that much of a dog, then it would be fine. But like, yo, like,
Does it also matter that it's Meek that said it?
yeah, yo, because he's a walking hell right now.
Maybe.
Like,
Alright.
honestly, I don't think he should be canceled for it. But like,
No,
fuck it.
Meek's not gonna get canceled. I'm sorry, that's just not gonna happen.
I hope not. I hope not. I don't like. I hate seeing people get canceled.
Okay. You want to talk about who is getting canceled? Shia LaBeouf.
What did he do?
So, FKA Twigs, if you guys don't know, pretty talented, definitely a very talented dancer.
Mm.
She's done something. She was in an Apple commercial that went pretty viral.
Was she dancing in
But
it?
she's a huge dancer. She's also starting to release music. She released a pretty good album called Magdalene, I think. She's talented. So is Shia LaBeouf. But
nice.
they were in a relationship. They started dating during the making of Honey Boy, which is about Shia LaBeouf. But when she's in it very briefly. But they started dating. She came out all of a sudden saying Shia LaBeouf physically, mentally, emotionally abused me, pretty like extensively. And remember when we were talking about Ted Lasso, how Shia LaBeouf was going through some stuff, and that's why he left that Olivia Wilde movie, and Harry Styles stepped in.
That was the stuff.
This is probably the stuff. They found out that he was a shithead, and probably, which really sucks. Shia LaBeouf is one of my favorite actors, and it really sucks that I kind of could have seen this coming.
Bro, Holes changed my life. I'll say that right now.
He's really good in his newer stuff. If you guys haven't seen Peanut Butter Falcon, that movie's really good.
Might have to review it,
Yeah.
but nah,
yeah,
damn.
no.
Is Twitter like backlashing him right now?
The whole world is kind of against him right now. Yeah,
Damn, sucks.
it's
I mean, like,
things. I don't think he's gonna be working. For a long
it's
time.
crazy because like, yo, shout out fucking Johnny Depp, bro. Free my man's, yo. Because you heard the shit that happened with him.
Yo, I mean,
Did
if
he?
you,
Like,
if you guys don't know about that, him and Amber Heard, his wife, have been going back and forth legally, physically, possibly. But it turns out they're both crazy. It's not one-sided. They've both done stuff to each other. Her it seems a little crazier, I would say, just from what is publicly out there. But yeah, Johnny Depp I don't think deserves the hate that he's getting.
No way.
Or the shitty movies that he's been doing.
For real.
He should be
getting like top tier movies.
He did get replaced in the Harry Potter movies that he's in.
Wait, he was in the Harry Potter movies?
He's in the prequel series that's happening right now. The Fantastic Beasts movies.
They doing some Star Wars shit?
In a way. But he arguably got replaced with a better actor, and the movie could be better for it. But it is what it is. He was fine.
Wait, so who does Fantastic Beast follow? Like what?
So it follows this character Newt Scamander, but in terms of like who people know from Harry Potter, it's young Dumbledore.
Hey, mind you.
And those movies have their own issues. Hopefully they'll get better if you guys know what's happening with it. Pretty much they got the screenwriter from the Harry Potter movies who was in charge of taking all the books and turning them into movies.
Mm.
It's a whole thing. You know what? Harry Potter could be good now.
Yeah, I mean, like, damn. See, the thing about like these relationships that go south, it's like we weren't there,
We don't know.
so we just gotta like trust the word and then just cancel someone.
Also,
right?
is it any of our business?
Kind of
Is it
now,
is it the
nowadays.
world's business? Is it
It's 2021.
like? I mean, obviously, we're sitting here talking about it. We're talking about celebrities as it is, because that's what we talk about. 'Cause that's what's happening in our world.
Because our lives
But
suck.
it more of I like to look at it in terms of I like to watch movies. I like to watch that these people participate in, whether it be acting and music and all that. So
You get connected to them. It's only natural.
But I'm saying I don't feel like I need to connect to the person as much. I'm connected to the product that they're making. And if their life is affecting the product that I'm getting, so say like Shia LaBeouf never acts in the movie again because of this, then I can't watch another Shia LaBeouf movie. And that kind of sucks.
Yeah. I disagree to the point because if you think about it with athletes, I don't know, but like you're not that in
Right.
sports, but like
But-
if any of my players, like I get connected to like my players. I say like my players because that's how personal it would be for me. Like, I feel like I know these like man,
See, again, it's more I don't
and like they also have
I
their
li-
product, their performance is their product.
say I'm a Lakers fan and some shit happens with LeBron. That would explain why he had a poor performance one game. That's how I would look at it, looking into following him, his life. It's not that I really care about what happens to him,
Yeah.
because that's his life. He doesn't care about my life. Why should I care about his? But in terms of me watching a game and it's like, why did LeBron play shitty? Maybe he's going through some stuff.
See, like I don't even care about the performance all the time. Like sometimes I actually care about these people, like how they do, like how they're doing and stuff. Like I want them to have like for example, I don't know if you know about like Mesut Ozil. You've probably heard of his name. I know.
Guess I have.
Well, he played for Arsenal, and he was literally like exiled from like all of his teams that he played for, like the Germany national team and Arsenal,
Right.
because he like spoke out against China for how they like treated like Muslims.
Which you kind of should.
Yeah, but like, well, we're gonna talk about this later because
Okay.
I know we have a point about this, but obviously like China has like they're fucking loaded and they have like they're dipped into like all businesses. So like if you're like a business, you're not gonna let your people talk shit about China just because like that's just how it is, even though that's fucked up. So he literally just got exiled from that, and like I'm that gets me tight. Like I personally feel that shit. Like no player should be treated like that.
Right.
Let alone even if I have like a personal connection to them.
I should clarify. It's not that I don't care about people. I hope everyone lives.
Oh yeah, of course.
But in terms like I'm not a fan of the concept of celebrity, and that's where that kind of comes in. They don't care about my life. Why should I shouldn't really care about theirs. It's like vlogging. Like why does people care about vlogs?
Bro, that you know that dude David Dobrik?
Yeah.
Bro, he took over the internet from vlogging.
Yeah, but he's kind of a fucking prick.
Is this like I don't even know anything about it. Is his life that interesting?
No. That's what the whole thing about David Dobrik, I think, is that it's not him. He records
his brother.
No.
Alan Dobrik.
From what I understand, he records his friends doing stuff. Wow. And that's what's interesting about his videos.
Yeah, because he's always with like famous people and shit.
Yeah.
Well, now he is. No, I mean like celebrities like you can't take their word. You can't take their word for more than it is. Like their opinion is not more valuable than our opinions.
Exactly.
But it's normal to have a connection to these people because you see them a lot and like you know everything about them. Yeah, exactly. And like why would you not be connected? But like let's move on. They don't even deserve that much.
Well, actually, you want to speak of
more
celebrities in general.
All right, never mind. Still on this. Yeah, I see the point.
Yeah, Kim and Kanye getting divorced. Like that's another thing. Do we care about it?
I mean, free my man Kanye.
This is what I'm getting into, though. Like, this is going to affect Kanye's music, and I like Kanye's music. So now it's good.
I think that's a good thing for his music.
I think it's a great thing for his music.
Fuck him.
I don't know how he's going to be doing mentally because from last I read, he's not doing well. But that could be some tabloid shit.
Is Kim even helping that shit? Like what?
Dude, I had trouble picturing their marriage to begin with. Like, do they sit on the couch watching shit?
Yo, and like,
hopefully we get a Fire Kanye album. Maybe this is the era of Kanye that we're gonna get.
And like, also like, that's Kanye West. Like, he already went through his mom shit. Yeah. This ain't gonna touch him, bro. I like, if anything, he's gonna come back stronger from this. I believe in man. Dude, yo, honestly, what we need in life is graduation Kanye.
Is that ever gonna happen?
Back again.
I don't know if it'll happen again.
back again.
Fuck again.
Now that Kim's gone, yo, Kanye back again. I'm calling it.
All right.
Yo, go back to 6ix9ine. Did you hear the shit that happened with Riff Raff?
No, what happened with Riff Raff?
Bro, they're trying to have the rainbow-haired boxing match. Riff Raff literally called him out on IG.
So down.
He said, "Yo, we'll both drop $1 million, and then we'll just have a boxing match. It'll be pay-per-view. Whoever wins, wins."
They take the $1 million home. Down for that,
bro. That shit would be jokes, bro.
Who wins? It's Riff Raff.
How tall is Riff Raff?
Tall. How tall is 6ix9ine?
I think he's like mad short. He's
short.
on that Mexican time. He's on that Mexican time.
I'm down to watch that though.
Yeah, I definitely watch it.
And Riff Raff definitely fucking takes it.
Sure would be jokes. But yeah, fucking
Okay.
That's it. That's all I had to say about it. It'd be jokes.
All right. Well, next thing, pretty unrelated. So I'll show you the tweet. So Avatar: The Last Airbender is getting a live action series on Netflix. It was going to be from the same creators of the original cartoon. They have since left the series due to creative differences. I think Netflix wanted to take the show in one way, and as we can see, they are taking the show in a bit of a different direction. And they left. So the news that came out was Katara will reportedly now be the older sibling in the series, and Sokka will be the younger one. And I feel like that. So according to this tweet, Katara will apparently be 16 now. Sokka will be 14, and Aang will still be 12. Now, I feel like this drastically changes the dynamics between those three characters.
The thing is, my question is, are they gonna change? Are they gonna change like the script? Like, are they gonna say different things because now they're acknowledging that Katara's older?
Well, yeah.
You have to.
I don't
right?
know.
Like, why would this change?
To me, the whole idea of Katara and Sokka was that even though Sokka was older and he was like the dumber one of the two, kind of like that.
But he was still big bro. It's like, yeah, I hope. Like, I don't know. Like, my thing is like, fuck this shit because I never had any hope for any like live actions.
When the original creators were attached to it, I was very
even
invested
then.
in it.
Even like, what is a live action gonna do? Like
I'm
not gonna see anything new, and like I've already had these feelings, and they're not gonna be good as the feelings I had the first time watching it.
But what if they?
It's impossible.
What if they integrated Korra into it too?
If you want to hit all that, like, hit it. To be fair, I'm also judging. Like, I've never even seen a live action. I just know this.
Have you seen the movie, the Last Airbender movie, that came out?
When it come out?
When we were kids.
Probably, yeah.
Bro,
I've seen everything Avatar back then.
Probably the worst.
Wait, it was like animated?
No, it was live action.
Oh, then no, I haven't seen it.
Okay. To be fair, I don't think it's that shitty of a movie outside of the series. I think it's fine. It's the fact that it's such a disgrace to the cartoon.
Yeah.
And so different. That's what's fucked up about it.
I just don't think it can work.
It probably isn't. Now it's probably not going to work.
Live action's getting me tight. Like, every time I see the Dragon Ball Z, I see fucking Naruto, whatever. Like, it just doesn't.
The Death Note. That was, bro. Was.
Have you ever seen Kakegurui on Netflix?
No, I can't say I have.
Bro, you should watch that. It's a good anime.
Okay.
It's a weird.
Oh, is that the
anime.
gambling one you were talking about? Yeah,
it's mad interesting. But they made a live action for that.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly like. They didn't do that bad. Like they do like scene for scene.
Yeah.
But like you just can't get the same emotions with like animation.
Right.
And like that's why I love anime.
Well, that's the thing about anime to begin with, is that the whole sub over dub argument is that the emotion is it's integral to the anime.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. All right. So I gotta pause that real quick. All right. So basically, have you seen this?
No, I have no idea what this is.
Oh my god, this is mad weird. So basically, some chick, I don't even know where it's happening. She's like some like TikTok. Yeah, I was thinking Jar Jar Binks in my head for some reason. So basically, this is some chick. This is some chick on. Yeah, I think she's on Omegle.
Is that how you say it?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
remember Ovo? Remember that shit?
Yeah.
That's all I want to say. Just not saying you remember that shit, because I feel like it was like the same era. Like Omegle,
yeah.
Uvu.
I feel like no, Omegle came after. Omegle was after. It was Chat Roulette. That was the OG.
That started everything.
And then it went into Omegle because chat roulette got infested with the guys jerking themselves off, and then Omegle quickly became guys jerking off.
Honestly, I'd rather see a guy jerking off more than her, but don't because Lily, you haven't seen the video yet.
Alright,
You'll see.
Can we watch it? Or
Or
is there?
just watch it.
Yeah,
Fucking
okay.
turn it on.
Teen addiction.
Not the cancer. You have fucking cancer. You are such a loser. How pathetic can you be? You're fat, you're ugly, you look deformed, you're poor, and you have fucking cancer and no hair, and your wig's fucking crooked, by the way. Fix that.
Oh my.
Take off your wig. Don't be a pussy. Take off your wig, leukemia, bitch.
Said
You're
leukemia.
fucking cancer. You're such a loser. Oh my god, I can't. So, what's it like having fucking cancer and having to wear wigs?
Does it get worse?
She just keeps going on with that same energy.
All right,
I'm
we
gonna
don't
tell
need
you
to keep watching that.
that. Bro,
What the fuck?
I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know like where that's going. Apparently, like she's like, oh my god, I don't fucking know. What are your thoughts?
That she's a shithead. I really hope. Remember when there was like a school, right, and a bunch of kids were like, maybe it was during Black Lives Matter or something, and like a bunch of kids. Oh, remember the girl? It was like it was like a TikTok, I think, and like you would do in the sink, you would get like water, like you. Oh my god, what the fuck?
I honestly can't say. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was
It sounds controversial though.
these girls would write like black people, and they would, like throw it over there. It was like Mad Rock. It was like, oh, I can't remember. It was the dumbest, most racist shit ever.
Was it as bad as this?
Kinda.
It was on
In
the
terms
same-
of like, all right, it's more like, well, that's an argument of what's worse to make fun of, like a disease or like race.
Mhm.
I would argue both are on equal levels. But
Yeah.
those two kids, they posted it fully like, I don't know, not unaware, but just like they were, it was them. They knew, they weren't hiding.
I think the thing is like she posts this too. Like she said that and then like posted it, and then she literally keeps that same energy. She like made a TikTok and everything.
Right.
Like now she's like going viral on the internet.
She should get expelled from school. She should get her life ruined.
Mm-hmm. But like she's like hype about it. Like she's literally like,
Well, that's what's fucked up about it.
mm-hmm. Like and like it's like what? How do you have like this type of like energy? Like what the fuck? How you this spoiled? Like are you an idiot like this?
Well, that's a whole different conversation.
It just gets
There's
me
going to be
tight.
people like that, but like I feel like you need. Listen, I mean, like I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Actually, it's like, who am I to say what people like? We live in America. That the whole point is that whether you like what someone says or not, the fact is that they should be allowed to say it. That's
Nah,
kind of the
fuck
point
that.
of America. But well, no, because then you're saying like my view is the only view that matters.
Fuck her view. That's all I'm saying.
But that's shitty.
Mm-hmm.
She should get her life ruined.
Mm-hmm. Yo, all right, wait. So I told you that she had like she's like went viral on the internet and
Yeah.
shit.
Well, I mean, we just watched it.
And yeah, I remember I've been getting mad shit about this on like chats and stuff, and people like reacting to our podcast. Every time I say that some like chick makes the news, I say she started OnlyFans. Guess what she fucking did? She started OnlyFans, bro. She started the OnlyFans. I can't.
Wait, she looks like a young girl. What are you talking about?
She started a fucking OnlyFans,
old
bro. I
is
can't
she?
make this shit up, bro. I don't fucking know. I didn't subscribe to that shit,
passed-
bro. She made that shit. It was like $20 a month, bro. Like I'm telling you, I don't
You
make this
know-
shit up. I don't write this shit.
You-
Whoever said that about me, I don't write this shit up.
Well, you kind of said it by doing it.
I didn't- wait, what?
by saying every girl should have an OnlyFans.
I'm just observing. I'm observant and I
Nah.
say it. And look, she literally did the worst thing possible to make the news. She fucking said the worst shit ever. She got viral. She fucking made OnlyFans. And she's probably getting paid swell for it too.
You know she got fans. 100%. There's
All
people
only
out
of
there
them.
that want it.
I don't make this shit up, bro. I don't make this shit up. Yo, Matt, he maybe press the button, bro. You saw that meme?
Yeah.
He started OnlyFans, bro.
No.
Bro, she did it. I don't make this shit up.
Right. I mean, I think the consensus is that she's a shitty person, and it's pretty fucked that she's kind of getting away with it.
Yeah,
To a
nah.
degree. I'm kind of confused that she looked younger. This comes off as like some high school shit, like some high school petty.
She's probably like 18 or something. I don't know.
She has to be, if she
Right.
wasn't OnlyFans.
Or she could be getting away with it doing like faking her age or whatever. Being like 17 doing it. I don't know. I didn't like.
Let's not.
I'm tight.
Let's.
That guy, you tight, right? You're just rather
Yeah, no, I don't like that she's
yourself in my volume.
that people can.
Get it? Like people
Get
should not
away-
be a getaway with
Yeah,
that.
you should like as soon as the fact that there's a platform for that kind of speech to happen.
Yeah.
But that also gets into the whole
Like,
I'm not saying
These but like but there's no amendment for canceling people.
No.
Because people have gotten canceled for stupid shit. This chick deserves to be canceled. And like honestly, like it's not every day where I wish nasty things on people. I wish nasty things on her. I don't care if like people go up to her crib and like I'm not gonna say anything more, but like you know what I mean.
Like there's some things that are just universally agreed upon that like you shouldn't make fun of it.
100%.
And that's one of them.
And like there's ways to make fun of shit too. Like not like
there's
how
ways
she did.
to tastefully.
Yeah.
Well, no, she wasn't.
They're good cancer
I don't
jokes
think
out there.
she was.
But she
like,
wasn't even
She
joking.
was
Yeah.
not making fun of it. She was
Yeah.
insulting her.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly. Yeah. There was no good way to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does this next clip involve insults also?
Nothing but just play. Nah, not really, but just play it.
Okay.
All right. So wait, have you heard about
I don't
what
know
Biden said?
You know. No,
All right. So this is basically about Joe Biden. Yeah, you can
Oh,
read
I
that.
kind of have heard about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chinese leaders, if you know anything about Chinese history, it has always been the time when China has been victimized by the outer world is when they haven't been unified at home. So the central, to vastly overstated, the central principle of Xi Jinping is that there must be a united, tightly controlled China. And he uses his rationale for the things he does based on that. I point out to him, no American president can be sustained as a president if he doesn't reflect the values of the United States. And so the idea, I'm not going to speak out against what he's doing in Hong Kong, what he's doing with the Uyghurs in western mountains of China, and Taiwan trying to end the one China policy by making it forceful. I said, and by the way, he said he gets it. Culturally, there are different norms at each country, and their leaders are expected to follow.
So what's the that he said there's cultural differences?
Basically, he's just sucking dick. That's basically what he's just sucking China's dick. That's basically what he's doing. He literally said, like, I know China fucking treating the Muslims wrong. Like, remember what I said about Mesut Ozil? The whole, like, he talked against China, and, like, but because all, like, China, like...
So this was regarding how China treats Muslims.
And, it, like, the U.S., like, relations with China, like, what's going on. I mean, he's the president, after all. Like, you gotta talk about that. But, he's basically just, like, saying, like, yo, we know it's bad, but, like, they're different people, and we just gotta let it off. That's just sucking dick. So, I'm just saying... Like you get what I'm saying?
No, now
you get what you get what just happened? Because he said, what was the last thing he said? He was like, different people are
there's cultural
cultures.
differences.
Yeah,
and that
bro, that's not cultural differences.
He was saying that the government, because there's cultural differences, that government has to cater to that culture's,
Now you see what I'm saying? Wow.
Yeah, and that's pretty. That's fucked.
So I'm just saying, this is politics, baby. Like, like we celebrated Trump going out of office. I know mad people were like, oh my God, Biden's gonna save our lives. Kamala.
Kamala.
Yo, I'm like,
no, I think the whole thing was that in terms of that, no one was saying that he's gonna save us. I think it was more
there were
just,
people hyped.
I'm sure there were. I'm sure there was someone saying everything at some point. But I think the general consensus was get Trump out. Whatever that takes, do it. You know what I mean? It wasn't a matter of Biden's the guy to save us. It was more just whoever the other guy is.
It just sucks. Like, why does Trump have to be such a dickhead? Like, imagine if Trump was like a decent person. He could have been like
the past 4 years probably would have been
because you couldn't really you're not gonna really control Trump. I feel like Trump wouldn't have said some shit like that. Because and he never said some shit like that.
I feel like everything Biden says is like scripted to it.
Exactly, and like he doesn't like go by the agenda of politicians or like the where the money goes. Trump at least like doesn't go against the agendas, right? Or he would go against agendas. That's why Bernie was fucking perfect, bro. Bernie wasn't gonna, and like he was a good human being
and
too.
Andrew Yang was my personal.
Andrew Yang was good for our pockets, bro. I'll tell you that, bro. He was trying to give out money.
He was good for everyone, bro.
Yeah. His ideas were a little
I fuck
like radical, if you will.
I like radical.
Yeah, there you go. Well, like, now one of those. I don't know. I just feel like Biden's just another puppet, bro.
Well,
and
like that's the thing. All right. Do you know what media training is?
Yeah, it's like how to talk, like when you
to
have
like
an answer,
interviews and stuff,
and like not expose anything in your answers. Yeah,
it's how to talk properly to journalists and interviews and stuff. And I feel like Trump wasn't media trained at all, right?
And even if he was, I could feel like he's the guy. Like, okay, yeah, I got it.
Right.
Like, and he's not. He's just gonna do what he wants.
Exactly.
And honestly, there's a level of like of respect I have for that. Even though he like obviously I don't have.
I'd
any respect
rather
for him.
you not. I'd rather you be yourself into the public in terms of like the interviews and all that stuff, as
Mhm.
opposed to Biden, who's saying what he knows we think we want to hear.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
What will make him sound good as opposed to what he actually believes.
Yo,
Which, who
did you
knows?
see the? Did you see the shit? We could pull it up. I don't
Go
know.
for it,
I know
yeah.
we don't have the link right now,
Which
but
one is it?
I'll get it the website. But yo, basically the Biden administration, I saw the shit. They illegal alien would no longer be used in many U.S. government communications. That is a change that the Biden administration wanted, instead of actually changing what we're doing with illegal aliens, quote unquote.
I see that. I see what you're saying.
So is this just like a move to make us like, and everyone's gonna jerk him
Yeah.
off for this? Okay, let me get this, because I'm sounding like anti-Democrat, anti-Trump, anti-Biden, and like
Right.
pro-Trump right now.
It's a change that needed to happen, not the change that should have came first.
What do you mean?
Like instead of changing how you speak about people should come
Oh.
secondary to how you're treating people.
Oh yeah, 100%, exactly, 100%. So my thing is like, to clear up my like side, I just think that like it's all bullshit. Like this president's like who the president isn't really gonna change anything. Like honestly, like I don't know, I'm not too stressed about it. Like,
Dude, what? I don't know, man. Just I'm trying to, as long as he doesn't cause more divide,
mhm.
fuck do I care?
Yeah, no, I mean like let's just get that in there. Trump's a dickhead though, but
Yeah,
like
we know that.
like it's just crazy that he could be president, but we're not gonna talk about that.
You want to watch some fun stuff?
We need to get our mind
Alright.
off that.
So some trailers came out this week. First one that I want to watch is the Mortal Kombat trailer.
Okay.
Probably not going to show it to you guys for copyright reasons.
Okay.
So we're gonna cut it here. We're gonna watch it. We'll come back.
You fucking beauty.
All right, we're back. That looked incredible.
I like the action. Yeah, it was definitely,
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Mortal Kombat fan. Like I play the games, I
Mhm.
enjoy it. And I'm not like I don't know every character.
Yeah, I never like
I've-
followed the
I've-
story. or
yeah.
anything.
But I haven't played the most recent Mortal Kombat. Whatever one came out for the PS4 and whatnot. Like
Oh
that
yeah,
gen.
not that bad.
But I played the 360 one. I played some older ones. You know, the arcade stuff.
Mm.
That looks so faithful to the game.
Yo, that Sub-Zero fight was fucking
Was
crazy.
crazy.
That shit looked crazy.
But like, yeah, the action looked crazy.
I
think it'll be good.
we'll probably review it.
Yeah, it's
We
gonna be.
might have to.
It's one of those movies that's gonna get released on HBO this
Oh,
year,
fire,
like along with the theater one. So
fire.
this is what I'm saying, man. I'm so happy that, like, I know it's like bad and like game changing for like the industry and like terms of how we consume movies
Mhm.
and kind of media in general. But like, I can watch this at home. I'm so happy.
Honestly, like, yeah, it could have been done like forever. Like that
Yeah.
could have been a thing forever. Like we just release movies online.
But you lose a lot of money.
Yeah, it's just done. Yeah,
They are really hoping that they get HBO subscribers from doing this.
Yeah, I mean they got.
But apparently they are. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, HBO. We're gonna talk about an HBO Max movie, like exclusive movie for the review later. But HBO Max is building up to become pretty huge.
Wait, so but like HBO, it's not like HBO Max is just like making those movies. They're just buying those movies. to show
No,
'em
well,
there. Or,
no.
like,
So HBO is owned by Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers is making the
Oh.
movie, releasing it on each. So yeah, Mortal Kombat. Looking forward to it.
fire.
Another trailer that came out was for Cruella.
Oh, that's that Dalmatian
Cruella
chick. Yo,
DeVille.
yo, wait.
So-
Quick side note. I remember I worked at I was working like a tutor for a second,
Mhm.
or like a teacher tutor, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I swear to God, my boss lady, she would look exactly like Cruella DeVille. She had like some big ass like peacock fur coat. She would always walk like that.
Does she have split color?
It's like she had the hair
She
for
has some
it.
crazy.
She had the hair for it, and she looked like she could like pull up like trying to steal some Dalmatians. Like it was crazy. Nah, big her up, yo. She hated
Bigger
me.
up.
She hated me.
All right, but again, we're gonna watch the trailer, come back, give our reaction.
Yeah.
So,
All right,
we're back. So it turns out we both had seen it prior to that moment, so there's no need to watch it again.
No need.
I'm not. What do you think of them doing this in general? Outside of how it looks, how do you feel about them making this movie to begin with?
All right, my thing with Hollywood and movies in general,
Mhm.
I feel like they lost all creativity. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I would rather, instead of like some bullshit as like reboot or remake of a movie,
Get a new movie.
get like a new movie, get a new character, and like I fuck like that's just the view of how we're going now.
Okay.
Like what's that?
So
Sorry, yeah.
no,
you
go ahead.
you
Go ahead. What are you saying?
What's that Batman show?
The show
Gotham.
Gotham.
Who
Yeah.
does that follow? That follows the
young Bruce Wayne.
Oh, young Bruce
And
Wayne? Penguin,
younger
right?
versions of the villains.
Okay,
so
yeah.
young
So
Penguin,
I
young
like
Riddler.
that. I like it's like an alternate expected
Okay. So you're a fan of that.
perspective.
'Cause
Yeah.
It turns out that show
Well, I'm not really a
got better.
I'm
but it
not
wasn't
really a fan, but like if
You like the idea of doing something new.
it's better than like just remaking like whack ass movies.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. So I have 2 points to that. One, I think I don't like the argument that there's no creativity in terms of movies because we're talking about a very select few movies or group of movies because we're talking about the big studios
Mhm.
that are making movies. They are the ones retreading stuff.
Yeah.
And
okay.
it's on
All my comments were about them.
it's one of those things where it's kind of on us to go discover the lesser known actual original content like what we're going to be reviewing. That
No, yeah.
it's on it's
Makes
the smaller movies of the original ones. It's kind of on us to go find them if we can't keep complaining about them not making original stuff when there is original stuff. It's just not being marketed to us.
Okay, but back then, whenever that time period
Yes.
is, there was like big movies.
There was a time where
That were
bigger movies
original.
were original, 100%, and that's just not the case anymore.
Yeah, I feel like all the big movies are just like superhero movies, which are like based on comic books, so like you don't really think of that.
Right. And as much as I love that stuff, like I do love big movies.
Yeah, I love them
Yeah.
too, but like
But I'm also someone that's equally probably consuming, or I should stop saying consuming, watching more lesser known stuff than the bigger.
that's where you find like the mind teasing, like critically
Yeah.
thinking ones.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, my second point is now a lot of people are comparing this to the Joker movie that came out, the Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah,
Like this
they
is
say
like
that all the comments are like Disney's Joker. Yeah,
yeah. And not gonna lie, I kind of if that's the route that they're going with it, I'm kind of into it.
Have you seen Joker?
Yeah, I love Joker.
It was fire.
I love
I haven't
it.
seen it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think it's a unnecessarily good movie.
Unnecessarily.
Like no, there was no point in making the movie,
Okay,
but for what it is, it's very, very good.
I like that. I like the way you described that.
Yeah.
And if that's how it goes, then
That's
a good
kind of the
movie.
point with any movie.
Yeah, right.
Like,
You
there's
don't
no
have to
point in
make
making anything, but like if it's good, then sure.
I hope we're a necessarily good podcast.
Well, speaking of characters that are getting their own movie,
Mm-hmm.
let's move into the bracket.
All right. Well, we're getting to what's Brackin, and this week, just what we were talking about again. We're talking about side characters that should have their own movie, like Cruella.
So
This should be interesting.
yeah,
This is a great idea for the bracket. I'm gonna give this all shout out to Austin. It was a
Well,
genius
yeah.
idea.
So going forward, we're gonna try to relate the bracket to something that happened during the week.
Or we might not. We might do like best fruits next time.
If we get lazy, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So for this week, you guys can see it. We'll get through the first matchup. So first one is Dr. Evil from Austin Powers versus Alan Gamble from The Other Guys. Now, for those that probably don't know, Alan Gamble is Will Ferrell's character in the criminally underrated The Other Guys. If you guys haven't seen The Other Guys, it's one of the funniest fucking movies out there.
Bro.
It's so good.
When Samuel L. Jackson and The Rock just jump
Yeah,
up.
you guys know that shit.
Bro,
Aim
they
for the
literally-
bushes.
And then
You said it, brother.
then they're literally done for the movie. Bro, they were falling for a good like 30 seconds
Well, the thing is, The Rock wasn't a big star
at the point.
at that point in time. Samuel L. Jackson was a huge character, but all right. So, of these two, who gets their own? Now, I should say, Dr. Evil, at one point, possibly still, was going to get his own movie. Austin Powers 4 was going to be the Dr. Evil
The Dr.
movie.
Evil movie.
Alan Gamble was never going to get his own movie. There was going to be an Other Guys 2, but that didn't happen either.
Fuck. One thing, I haven't seen Austin Powers in so long.
But you know Dr. Evil.
I know Dr. Evil.
Like a Dr. Evil mini-me movie?
Yo, my thing about Will Ferrell's character, I just want to know how he got that fucking
So-
that wife. Yo,
facts.
I wanted that
So
story.
my whole idea of putting Alan in this bracket was, if you guys have seen the movie, there's a whole like subplot of him previously being
Being a
like
baller.
like a what was it? He was a pimp called Gator at one point.
Oh my god! And
So seeing Will Ferrell as a pimp, I'm into that.
I could take it. I'm gonna say
So imagine the whole plot of the Alan one is that he has to become Gator again to solve a case.
oh, so you're saying it's gonna be in the future still? Like
It's his own
present,
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, what if that's the story?
So the plot won't be like the movie that he gets won't be like him going back in time.
Well, I'm
See
thinking
how
it
he
has
was
to
before?
be with Will Ferrell.
Yeah, obviously.
And
but, like,
because Will Ferrell gets older, it's better. I'm thinking.
oh
it's
yeah,
better
how is he
to-
gonna play like a young
yeah.
Will Ferrell?
If he already looks older than he did.
He looks
from-
mad old now.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
But also, dude, I have a sweet spot for Austin Powers, not because of the name, because
Cheeky.
I like those movies a lot. And Doctor Evil's one of
Ooh.
the fucking funniest characters.
Honestly, I can't even speak on Dr. Evil just because I don't even remember that
Should-
movie
should we
too
give it
well.
to Alan?
That's I'm just giving it to you.
I'm gonna
Whatever you
give
want. I'm gonna say my vote's Alan, but like
I'm gonna give it to Alan because I feel like the possibilities of that are funnier, and I also just want to give the other guys a leg in this bracket
okay.
because it's a great movie. As I said.
Honestly, both movies are fire.
both
watch
both
of them.
characters in general are hilarious. So, all right.
There we go.
So next round, Robin, Batman sidekick from the DC comics, as
Yep.
we all know, versus Chow from The Hangover. You guys know who Chow is, hopefully, if you've seen The Hangover. He's the Chinese guy that jumps out of the car.
Yeah.
naked.
So wait, but don't like what do you want to know from him?
I just want to see him.
You just
I
want to
just-
see him more.
I just want to see, like, imagine like a crime movie, like a gangster movie, but he's like the main guy.
Word, he just goes through it all
I feel like he's just
because he
like,
definitely has a crazy life.
yeah. He's an interesting character.
Uh-huh.
I think he's hilarious.
Honestly, like on the other note, Robin is kind of like a pussy.
Well, the thing with Robin, first of all, Robin's a title. There's been multiple Robins.
Yeah.
One of the Robins, the original one, Dick Grayson, turns into Nightwing.
Oh, true.
So I would love to see a Nightwing movie
okay.
if that's what we want to change the pick to. But in terms of like a Robin movie, I'm good.
Why is it like the Batman's just like pimp slapping him in every comic?
Is that what happened?
Yeah, look. If you look, hold on, let me look this up.
I will say though, to give Robin a leg, one of the Robins ends up being Damian Wayne, who's Bruce Wayne's like distant son that comes back into his life. Oh damn, you're kind of right. Yeah. Okay. But so if the Robin in the movie was Damian Wayne, who's a very like he's a character that can hold his own.
Okay.
He's the Robin I would want to see in a movie.
Okay.
But it's also he's not very likable.
Okay.
He's kind of a dick.
So like, can you like star your own movie like that?
Well, it's like he's a kid. He's like legitimately a kid, but he can kick everyone's ass.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know. My favorite Robin is the Teen Titans Robin,
Yeah,
but like that's not like movie worthy.
I'd rather see a Teen. I mean, I haven't seen the Teen Titans movie because it's Teen Titans Go.
Oh, they have a movie?
Remember Teen Titans Go movie? And at the end, they teased that the original Teen Titans were coming back.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, in the
What happened
credits.
with that?
I think it's still happening.
Did they come? Oh, like
I think
happened yet?
I think it's going to be a show, not a movie. Like the original Teen Titans are coming back. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'll take that show because there's so many unloved questions, unanswered
But we're
questions.
not talking about that.
All right, let's go for a Chow. Just because
Bet.
Robin's such a disappointment.
Facts. Okay. Next one on the list. Okay, this is a pretty good one. Oh, this is actually a very good one. Okay,
Wait.
so go for it.
Wait, it's Qui-Gon Jinn from Star Wars,
Yep.
the fucking Jedi Master, and Uncle Iroh. It should be like IROH.
All right.
I think, but I forget
Apologies.
that. I forget that. But
Spell check and me being too lazy to check
What-
myself.
whatever. We know who it is. Uncle
Yeah.
Iroh from the Avatar. Ooh. All right.
I've wanted a Qui-Gon movie forever.
Let me get this out before we even get into the bracket. These two characters are one of the most they're definitely the most baller characters.
They're
in
the
their
two most
franchise.
legendary characters probably on
In-
the bracket.
in
they-
both their stories.
Absolutely. Yeah. For sure.
Oh my god! If Qui-Gon Jinn was alive, he would have saved Anakin, bro.
Do you want to see? How do you want a Qui-Gon movie to go?
Anything, bro. That's how.
Do you want a
like,
prequel? Do you want like a younger?
Liam Neeson?
Well, the issue is he's dead, so you're not getting Liam Neeson back.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Nah, I mean, yeah, that would have to be like a younger, like him, like coming through the ranks, becoming a Jedi, and you could do so much with that.
But I feel like if you can't get Liam Neeson to play him, is it worth it?
Wait, when does the Mandalorian? Yeah, because you could
No, the
make him.
Mandalorian's way after.
It's way after or before.
Way after.
Oh, it happens after.
Way after.
Oh, so that baby Yoda's
That's
a different
after
Yoda.
Luke and everything, or like not after Luke, but after those original movies where after Darth Vader dies and after Return of the Jedi, that's when that takes place. Before the new ones, but after the old ones.
Oh, so that baby Yoda's not Yoda. That's another Yoda.
No, yeah, that's a creature of his species.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, is that what you thought? You thought Baby Yoda was a baby Yoda?
Yeah, I thought they just made the story all the way back then.
No, the issue is that.
But that's
I'm
like,
not a huge
that's
Star Wars fan.
years.
I don't know, but like as far as I know, is that Yoda, in terms of like what we know of Star Wars, is like only one of his species. So the fact that we got another character in his species, except for like apparently in the Phantom Menace, which is the one that Qui-Gon's in, there's some random other like Yoda species character sitting in the Jedi temple with them.
And it just made no sense.
Yeah,
Right.
but that's the only other character I know that's okay. But Qui-Gon versus Uncle Iroh. Iroh, whatever.
Iroh. But Iroh is a fucking G. Like forget another movie, bro. What he does in the Avatar is second to none.
Is he enough to hold his own movie?
I just gotta big him up for what he did in what
he's a legendary character.
Bro, remember when they took him he went to jail for the Fire Nation and he just started training, bro?
I wouldn't mind sorry, I'm blanking on Avatar so hard right now.
Who are you talking about?
His nephew.
Zuko.
If it was a Zuko Uncle Iroh movie.
Oh, like their journeys, like chasing the Avatar?
Right.
And it's like that perspective, so it's going on at the same time.
Yeah.
That could be
like
interesting.
a different view of Avatar from their perspective.
All right, so let's look about it. What about another perspective when Uncle Iroh was in his prime? Because obviously he's like mad old.
Yeah.
But
the Fire Nation family pre-Avatar, and you watch it from Uncle Iroh's perspective.
Yeah, because like he had a son too that died or some shit.
All right, that's a better movie than any Qui-Gon movie I can think of.
Because and he was breathing fire, bro.
Bro, he was a dragon.
He was a dragon. He was a part of the Lotus tribe. Remember?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
The argument's made.
Okay, but Qui-Gon, yo, my guy, he put me on Star Wars. You know that?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like Star Wars put me on Star Wars. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that too. But like, no, I was watching Star Wars. I'm like, yo, this character's baller, and then he dies in the fucking first movie.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
All right. Next one on the list. Red from Pineapple Express.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys don't know, Danny McBride's character, the one that they go to his house and ends up helping them in the end, versus Frozone from The Incredibles.
All right, wait. So, Red, he just gets like, because I kind of forgot in the movie, he just like got involved, right?
Well, the thing is, so
they were going to cop from him or something.
Quick story of Pineapple Express. So James Franco's character, the non Seth Rogen character, the way that they traced back Pineapple Express was that he got it from Red, and Red got it from whatever the other guy, the main villain guy's name is. He was like the drug dealer in between. And they go, well, who you get it from? And that's how they connected. Yeah. But he was just a fucking hilarious, but it's really unfortunate that he's going against
Frozone, like he has to be top 5 characters in anything to get so much fucking credit for one line.
Facts.
Honey, where's my super suit? Where's my own movie? Bro, I think it's gonna have to be Frozone.
And the beauty of it is that Samuel L. Jackson, as long as he's alive, can make that movie.
It has nothing to do with age and anything. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Dan McBride, you can't do that when. All right, it's Frozone. I mean, I think that movie's long overdue.
And all right, well, we'll talk about it when we come back to that. All right. What is that?
Alan, next one, Alan versus Chow.
The joke semifinal.
The two comedy characters
Hmm.
going up against each other.
I would say because I feel like Chow, the movie that he was in, didn't like build up any past.
Okay.
But we would still you could make up a past and it could be fire. It could be very fire.
Mm-hmm.
But Alan Gamble and the other guys, that Will Ferrell character,
We know how it would go.
Yeah, we know how it go. We know what we're gonna see, and it was already built up.
Right.
So like, there's like there's momentum.
But back to the original part of it, that whole argument, we know what we would get from an Allen movie as opposed to the original story from Chow.
Exactly. So you can make it very fire. I agree. Not which one.
But because I know where the Allen movie is going, I want to see it happen.
Exactly.
It's not like it's a shitty story that I don't want to see.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Allen be Gator. I think that's
if I was a like a director,
yeah,
I would want to take on the Chow movie if I was really ambitious. But as a consumer and a viewer,
yeah,
I think I'd rather watch the Alan Gamble one.
That's a good thing for the viewer.
Exactly. So would you agree on that?
Yeah. All right.
Alan Gamble beating Chow from The Hangover.
All right. So Alan moves on to the finals. Did not expect that at all.
Mm-hmm. Second semifinal is Uncle Iroh from the Avatar versus Frozone from The Incredibles. Jeez.
It doesn't get tougher than this.
Honestly, I have my answer.
I have mine. I feel like we're about to disagree.
All right.
But now that all right, I'm not gonna lie. All right, 1, 2, 3.
All right, no, 3, 2, 1.
3. Yeah, go for it.
3, 2, 1. Frozone. My G.
I'm not, so the only way I would want the Uncle Iroh movie is the one that we pitched, but it's kind of not a guarantee.
But him and Zuko fall in the Avatar?
No, I was thinking more the Fire Nation.
Oh yeah,
one.
yeah.
But with Frozone gets the leg because any story that you're telling with Frozone, whether I can make it up myself or not, it's probably going to be good.
Yeah.
So
well, before you even move on, I feel like Uncle Iroh, it's like, because he had that whole thing where like he was part of like the Lotus tribe. The Fire Nation was just trying to take over the world, or I don't even know if they already took over the world, or they were just starting to when he was a kid.
Yeah, I'm not big up on
I don't know exactly, but like he was a part of that. He was a part of the family.
For sure.
He was part of like the head family. So like, that is definitely interesting stuff. But the Frozen universe,
the Incredibles universe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. That's how you know. The Incredible universe, I feel like we've already seen other like alternate Avatar universes. Right. With Korra, we've seen like the past avatars in Avatar live their lives, so we know like kind of how it goes. We don't really know anything about the.
I'd rather go forward with Frozone than backwards with Uncle Iroh.
Like, imagine a young Edna.
Yeah, I don't want that though.
All right, but we agree on Frozone.
Yeah,
let's go straight to the finals.
Right. So finals, Alan Gamble versus Frozone.
So Will Ferrell versus Samuel L. Jackson.
Big up to Will Ferrell for getting this far.
Honestly,
because I know it's Frozone.
It's Frozone. It's 100% Frozone.
I think we all knew it was Frozone before even.
You know what this is? This is France versus Croatia in the World Cup, bro. Croatia had the easy route, and they played like a fucking France team that was just gonna smoke them. And this is exactly what it is. Frozone's France. But I mean, I'll say this about Frozen. Like, that universe has so much you can do with it. There's so many villains you can talk to. You imagine seeing the young Mr. Incredible and shit.
I'll take an Incredibles 3 too.
Like, I'll 100% take it.
Incredibles 2 is as good as Incredibles 1.
Nah, you're bugging.
And Incredibles 1 is my favorite Pixar movie.
We ranked it pretty high, right? In our
bracket? I'm pretty sure I said Incredibles is my favorite Pixar movie.
Whoa.
And Incredibles 2 it's as enjoyable. I'm not gonna say it has
switching up on us.
I'm not gonna say it has the impact.
Yeah.
But it's as enjoyable.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
There's a nostalgia factor to the original one.
Exactly. All right. So for this week's bracket, the winner is Frozone from The Incredibles for which side character should get their own movie. We're moving on to a new-ish segment called Different Battles. And Different Battles basically takes Settle This, where we play the underrated, overrated game, and we're adding something new to it too, where we can also bring up a category to the other person called Versus. And Versus is basically where we do a head-to-head style thing about any topic. It could be anything at all. And it's basically like the bracket, but just one round. If that makes sense.
This versus that, pick one.
Well said. Yeah. There you go. So honestly, enough explanation. Let's get straight to it.
Do you want to go first?
You go first.
Right.
I have
so I'm gonna do an overrated, underrated.
Okay.
Trippy Red.
I think overrated. Overrated.
With this, fire or retire.
Yeah.
Overrated, underrated, fire or retire.
Honestly, not a fuck Trippie Redd. Retire. Retire that clock right there. Yo. I don't know why I was hesitating with that, yo. Nah, I mean, like, I don't know. He's a young dude making music. I can't really like hate, but I
Yeah.
can, like, you know, like I don't really fuck with this new generation of like.
I have another thing that I want to bring up, and it comes into this.
Yep.
So maybe I'll hold off on my whole Trippie Redd thing.
Say whatever you guys say.
So go on to the next one. I'll come back to Trippie Redd on my next one.
Okay.
Or
okay.
do I just bring it up now?
Yeah. I mean,
All
if
right.
we're talking about Trippie
So
Redd, yeah.
again, overrated, underrated, deluxe versions of albums.
Oh, okay.
So to bring it all
okay.
together, Trippie Redd released his deluxe version of his latest album, and it's 2 hours long.
Mhm.
I do not need 2 hours of Trippie Redd music. I'm a guy that listens to albums. When the music comes out, I click play on the album and I listen to it straight.
In order, right?
Yeah. Sometimes I do. That's the only thing. I'll sit down on the couch and only listen to the music.
Yeah, not even doing it, just like, yo.
Yeah. But
yeah, that's too much Trippie Redd.
that's a lot of Trippie Redd music, and I guarantee you, it's all the same.
100%. Would you say a lot of artists aren't like that now?
Are?
Yeah, they're all like all their sound is just the same.
Yeah. All right. So if you guys know me, I was a big hip hop head, I guess, if that's the term you want to use. Kind of moving away from that.
A hip hop.
I'm gonna give me 1 second.
What's going on?
So-
Never before seen the different scripts.
This album right here,
Oh,
if you can see that, Arvid.
Oh,
This is Terra Firma by Tosh Sultana. It just came out this weekend.
he already got it, bro. That's
This-
a fan.
She goes. Sorry, the pronouns are tough. They use the they and them pronouns.
I'm not getting nothing wrong.
She is the best artist working right now.
Wait,
She makes like psych rock.
They is the best artist. They ours.
They are. She's one. They are one person. So
Wait, is it one person?
The name is Tosh Sultana. Natasha something. I forget.
Okay.
But-
okay.
Incredible. Go check this album out if you're into like some like Tame Impala. Not really, but like just really chill, relaxed music. Incredible.
Yeah, they is good people.
But yeah. So that's the. I don't even know if you guys picked up on that. That is the vibe I'm on now.
Okay, and like, would you say her sounds are all like different?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
every song is like you get something
No.
different off that.
Well, she plays every instrument,
Oh, that's fine.
like 20 something instruments. Like all the music on her album. I'm gonna keep using. I'm sorry. It's just in my head. She's appears as a female. Like all the music is them playing.
Okay,
So
That's
when you
fire.
take that into consideration, it's beyond insane.
that's fire. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 100% fire.
They have if you guys know Electric Feel by MGMT,
of course. That's
they made an 8-minute cover for it where they play all the instruments.
and she's singing over
That's
it.
the shit that blew my mind.
She's singing over it.
Yeah, and she remixes it
She kills it.
to like it's insane.
Damn.
Go check that stuff out. I still
Where-
definitely pay attention to rap and everything. Like, don't get me wrong, I love it. It's in my bones. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? But
Where's she from?
Australia.
Oh, she's Aussie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her story's insane. If you guys ever look into it, it's pretty crazy.
Maybe we'll talk about it next
Yeah.
podcast. But
Right. Back to the
this deluxe.
deluxe versions of albums.
I think it's overrated and should retire because like, what was the whole point of releasing your shit the
Money.
first time? I mean, exactly. And I hate money moves.
To be fair, sometimes the album comes out, the original, and then they'll make new songs in between that release
and be like, this should have
and
been
the
on it.
new version, and they're recording stuff for the deluxe version. But just really, I'd rather you initially release a 2-hour album,
Mhm.
and that's the music I know I'm getting. There's nothing
Exactly.
I have.
This is a money move. And if anything, release those songs as singles. I'd
Yeah,
rather
release-
take that.
I'd rather get an EP of all the new tracks
Yeah, exactly.
than get a whole new album.
It don't even need like a fancy title or artwork. Just be like, shit, I missed out on the fucking album.
Exactly. Yeah.
Blah,
Dude,
blah,
the
blah.
Untitled Unmastered from Kendrick
Mhm.
of all the To Pimp a Butterfly leftovers. Look how that worked out. Great.
Yo, I just saw
Incredible.
I just saw
It's
the
picking up
meter.
on yours too.
I saw the meter go off.
Yeah, it's sick.
Nah, yeah, 100%. Yeah, overrated and retired.
And I will go back to Trippie Redd. He's kind of doing the Machine Gun Kelly thing where he's finally leaning into like what he's into as opposed to like strict hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Machine Gun Kelly was always a punk boy kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now he's making that music.
Mhm.
I feel like Trippie Redd's kind of the same way.
Okay. I mean,
That's all I gotta say about that.
yeah. I guess I said overrated, underrated to either. Should I go?
Yeah, absolutely. Please.
All right. So for the very first time, different scripts. I'm giving you a versus.
Mhm.
So my versus, I guess the category would be like artist, and it's Flow Rider versus Pitbull. It's a worldwide. It's
Okay.
international.
Pitbull, if we're talking like impact and like stamp on the world and culture, it's Pitbull.
Okay.
Without a doubt. But whose music do I? Oh wait, maybe I like Pitbull. I don't like either of these people. to be honest.
I knew
No,
you.
Flow Rider. Flow Rider is the shit, bro. Low in the air. Whatever the fucking right round.
Oh,
You
I spin me right round.
And yeah. Oh, welcome to my house. Yeah.
So loud.
Talk about Pitbull. Talk about
Nah.
every song sounds the same. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna lie.
Nah.
That Timber song with Kesha, I think it's going down.
That song, nah, but Pitbull be slapping.
Pitbull, what? Yo, hotel mode. That first album of that first streak of singles that he was releasing when the first singles were out, insane. But same could be said for Flow Rider.
But as you said, then the difference would have to be impact, right?
Yeah.
Because Pitbull.
What do you play? Which one?
So Pitbull. Remember the shit?
Oh my god, yeah.
Chris Brown.
Ooh.
Bro, this is I think
Right,
if we're saying that they're both the same genre or hype or same generation or whatever, that was Pitbull's generation.
But my pick is Flow Rider.
My pick has to be Pitbull.
Agree to disagree.
That's why you're my left hand fan.
No, I'm not denying Pitbull's impact.
Okay.
He's Mr. Worldwide for a reason.
Exactly.
Flow Rider stayed in Florida. Nah. Who would you rather make a comeback?
Out of those two?
Yeah.
But can any of them last? What are they gonna come up with?
Just a new album. If you heard one of them was releasing a new album.
Pitbull. I'm gonna say
He's
Pitbull.
been gone for a while, man.
I know.
Or maybe he
bro.
hasn't. I'm just not keeping up.
I don't know. Because that Kesha song was not. That was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
5, 6 years ago.
We were probably in high school, maybe a little later.
Yeah, I don't even know.
All
I don't know. All right, let's move on.
I have one more.
I have two more. All right, this is a good one. SpongeBob versus Homer Simpson, in however way you want to look at it first, and then I'll go my category.
Okay.
Both yellow. Who's the best yellow character?
Okay, so here's the thing. I think The Simpsons as a show was more impactful than Homer the character.
Yep.
But SpongeBob the character is more, in terms of character versus character, SpongeBob.
Because honestly, you could run Simpsons without Homer for a couple episodes. But you kind of have to have
It's SpongeBob for a reason. The SpongeBob episodes without SpongeBob don't work as well.
Have there been any episodes like that?
Sure
Where
there has
Squidward's been the main character?
Yeah, well, where Squidward's the main character, yes.
There's been a couple of those.
There's been episodes where SpongeBob's in it, but he's not the main character.
Yeah, I'm
And
pretty
kinda
sure
same thing with
Plankton-
Simpsons.
Yeah.
There's been Simpsons episodes.
There's been a
where
lot of
just-
Simpsons episodes where Bart.
Well, that's where Simpsons has the advantage. And Homer has the advantage. That there's just more of it.
But honestly, wait. So I agree with you and your point that you said.
Yeah.
Until you said the impact, because I could argue that SpongeBob has just as a strong impact as the Simpsons. The Simpsons did predict our lives.
The Simpsons is still culture. Don't get me wrong.
Is it?
SpongeBob took a dive.
Yeah, I
In
mean,
terms
but
of-
did the Simpsons not either?
Simpsons is still going.
But you fuck with it, you watch it.
No, but I don't watch a lot of TV.
There you go.
I wouldn't. I wasn't even that. I'm not gonna. I'm a South Park kid. I grew up watching South Park probably when I should have been watching something like The Simpsons. In terms of maturity level.
All right, wait, let me ask you this: Simpsons at its peak or SpongeBob at its peak?
Okay, I think the world in general would say Simpsons, but us growing up on SpongeBob, our generation, it will 100% say SpongeBob.
I don't know, bro. I think
Dude, 'cause-
Simpsons is overrated.
Because like
honestly.
my parents had at some point watched Simpsons.
Yeah,
But then again,
that was the show to watch.
I remember my dad taking me to go see SpongeBob movie, and we were giggling.
There you go, bro. That movie was literally the end of an
SpongeBob
era.
is something else, man. Yeah, I'm actually. If you guys haven't seen this, there's a new SpongeBob movie coming out, like a new one that's not out yet.
Oh,
It'll be out soon. But there's a second SpongeBob movie,
Yeah.
right? Called Sponge Out of Water. I'm looking at the poster right
That
now
is
because I
right.
have it for whatever reason. Sorry. Yeah, my friend just texted me. Whatever. There's a second SpongeBob movie called Sponge Out of Water. Dude, there's a point in that movie where it's the trippiest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Wait, has it came out yet?
No, that one came out.
Oh,
That
okay.
one came out like in 2015.
Mm.
But now there's a third movie coming out.
But I'm not even talking because like I know like SpongeBob at its peak, like
Right.
2006 and before,
Yeah.
was a beast. And honestly, I'm saying this right
No,
now.
SpongeBob. I'm saying SpongeBob.
I'm saying this on camera. Simpsons overrated as a show.
I agree.
I feel like the level that people talk about it should be like the greatest show ever. And like honestly, if you watch an episode of Simpsons, I'm not getting greatest show ever like vibes.
This is where I'm coming back to like South Park. These shows were all available to me as a kid, and I chose South Park.
I
for a
feel like
reason.
South Park gives more vibes as the greatest like show of like what they do ever. South Park is fucking hilarious. The vibe that they set of like that
And-
humor, like you want to laugh. At
and
that
the
shit.
way they make it, where they make each episode the week prior to it coming out,
Imagine
unprecedented.
how do you make a show that good in 1 week,
Exactly.
bro?
It's
We
all
make
talent.
we
It's
make
all
the,
talent.
we make this trash ass podcast, and it's so difficult for us to make it in a week. Like we be struggling sometimes.
To be fair, we record it, edit it the next day, release it that night. But like,
So imagine what
but
South
like
Park gotta do.
we
terms of quality.
discuss what we're gonna do,
But now imagine on the level that South Park do it.
right?
Insane.
And they have to animate it, they have to write it, they have to record it, and it's insane. It's absolutely
That's
insane.
like 2 versus. That's like we had 3 verses in 1.
And they used to do it with the actual cardboard, like stop
Oh
motion.
yeah.
And then obviously the way they're able to make it in a week is because they have the resources
Mhm.
to animate. But yeah.
Alright.
My last one. Overrated, underrated, fire, retire. Senior prom.
I think it's overrated, but definitely not even close to retire.
Okay.
Because it's a great moment in everyone's life at the time.
I think
It's like a fun thing. It's like I
It
don't
is.
know like how else.
I think
describe
it's fun for the sake of having a way for everyone in your grade or your class to like get together and
Yeah.
do something fun. But I would like there was we had one high school party I remember during senior year. It was at this girl's house, and just everyone pulled up for
Yeah.
just because.
The after prom.
Listen,
the after prom.
she was no. See, my after prom wasn't like a big thing. I know you guys had like a bigger after prom,
I feel like those stories could last like forever.
right? But
You
I'm
know,
saying
good
like
stories out there.
this house party, everyone just kept pulling up uninvited. And this girl was pissed. I remember, but like, it was just funny. And like, I was like, dude, this is kind of sick. We're all getting along, getting together. Great that some other kids from some other town came and ruined everything.
Wow.
But like,
That's some Long
while we
Island
were all
shit.
together, it was sick. And like, we had you guys probably didn't do it. Senior scavenger hunt.
I think we did some shit like that. I don't know.
That was fun too.
Yeah, all these like little like high school whatever events.
I'm
or,
saying
like,
the
whatever school does.
school supervised events have more of an impact on me than like the actual school.
I would agree too. But
So if you could get some stuff like that together,
yeah, so like overrated, but like definitely not retired. Like yeah, because good moments,
you
good
said
memories.
it. You said it. I was right. Yeah, I mean, you were right.
We are right.
All right, that's all I got for.
Yeah, I have one more.
Okay, yeah.
It's all right.
No.
Versus. Monopoly versus chess.
Chess. I hate Monopoly.
Easy, yeah.
Monopoly's trash.
And chess is way more of a legendary game.
I think Monopoly's trash for me because I have one friend who can easily win it in like a half hour every time. I don't know how he does it. But chess, yeah. Once you know how to play, like
Chess
I'm
is
not
so
saying
fun.
you
I
have
love
like
playing chess.
once you get like learn how to get good because that takes a lot. But like once you know how the pieces move and just how,
Yeah.
the basic of how to play, it's really fun. And
Yeah.
like really just thought chat like
I be going.
it's a mental exercise.
I got like the Death Note music playing in my head. Right?
Facts, yeah.
Yo, big up my grandpa, bro. I never got to beat him, bro. Oh my god, yeah, he used to whoop my ass all the time.
I used to. My grandparents had a chess set. I think they still have it actually. But me and my brother didn't know how to play chess as kids because no one taught us. So we would just play checkers instead with the chess pieces.
All day. Yeah. I mean, yo, Monopoly underrated though. I love that game.
Yeah.
It's such a fun game.
Monopoly.
The only thing is that it takes so long, and I don't know. I like that.
Yeah. First of all, the best board game of all time is Sorry.
Yo, there's a mad fun Bengali game called Ludo. If any of my brown people watching, like, yo, that game is fun as fuck. We gotta play that one day. It's basically like Sorry, but
maybe we'll play on podcast one
day.
day.
Honestly, yeah, there's a little bit more strategy involved though.
Okay.
Yeah.
This week we watched the documentary. There is no I in Threesome. Do you want me to give a quick explanation?
I'm gonna let you start.
Okay.
Whatever you want to say. I'm gonna let you start. I got some shit to say about this movie.
I was recommended this movie by my brother. I had seen it like all on my socials on the HBO homepage or whatever, but I was not gonna watch it.
What's it called one more time?
There's no I in Threesome.
That's the
title of the movie.
Which is in fact there are no I's in that word.
Right. So the whole premise of the movie is that this couple they're engaged and they were dating for a few years and they decide to start opening up their relationship, become it's I guess the correct term is open relationship where they can have multiple sex partners. Sure. And the deal was they're going to be completely honest and very open about the experience they have with other people. When they do get married, that all ends. Like they become monogamous. It turns out they're both kind of bisexual, which kind of helps. Like the rule started as they were.
Oh, that was the goal, right?
The rule started where they were only allowed to have sex with same sex outside of their relationship. So he can only have sex with guys. She can only have sex with girls.
The opening scene is that they go with the rules. Yeah.
However, not quickly, in terms of the movie, it's the relationship goes from open relationship to polygamous, meaning he gets a girlfriend, she gets a boyfriend, and while they're still together.
Eventually, might I add, because man was down bad for a while, bro. He was looking sad.
I don't want to spoil it.
Aren't you spoiling it right now?
But the whole thing with the movie though is you watch the relationship and how that goes through. I'm not gonna say what happens. This movie, the whole hook of this movie though is the ending. The ending has a huge twist, maybe one of the most mind-bending twists of a movie I've seen in a while.
You think so?
Yes. Okay. Whether you like the twist or not is up for that's on you. Also, it's because that it's a documentary and it's real. Not saying that I don't know how to put this without spoiling it. The point is, spoil it. We're gonna spoil it in a second. Okay. But guys, if you don't want it spoiled for you, the movie is stop listening. But the movie is, I think, is very worth watching, just to experience the twist at the end alone.
I very much disagree. I think okay.
Damn, I really thought you would think this was a good one.
I think okay. Because it gave me the vibes of what was that movie we watched? Pretty Young Woman.
Promising Young Woman. Whoa.
What?
This gave you a similar vibe.
Like obviously the what's going on is nothing alike.
Okay.
But like the vibe, I don't know how to describe it. Like the vibe, bro.
I disagree. Different, whole different vibe.
Bro, it's like all right, but what I'm trying to say is that I think this was a better film, movie, or whatever you want to call it, than that movie. But it was so like, what am I watching for the whole movie? Like, I don't need to watch this to end like that. The ending was not worth the journey to get there. I don't think, and also I don't even think it was that much of a surprise. And which surprise are we talking about? Because they had a very good.
Okay, spoilers now.
Now, can I say this?
Go ahead.
They had a very good film, like a film technique that they use at the end, which I don't think is.
What's the technique you're referring to?
I don't think this is the spoiler, not the spoiler, the ending that you're referring to.
Go ahead.
Because there were like two little like surprises at the end.
Okay, the twist that I'm referring to was that she was played by an actress.
Okay. Yeah, so
and that there's
exactly.
Yeah.
But before that happened, remember how in the beginning of the movie they showed the waterboard dive?
Yeah.
and then like she
and
stays
then they
on
come
the
back to it.
like. So the whole point is like, oh my god, we're getting married, or I don't even know if they're getting
should I
married.
explain
Then.
the twist really quick before we get into it?
Explain the waterboard shit.
Okay.
Not the waterboard, but you know what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
so the movie
The dive.
opens with them on a high dive. If you guys have watched like
It
professional,
starts.
the movie that's how it starts.
It starts and okay.
So if you guys seen like professional divers, you know they go on these really high platforms and jump off, and the movie starts with this couple that we follow, undressed, and the whole idea is that they're gonna jump off naked together, and they're both very scared. And he jumps off without
They count down and everything
Yeah,
together. Together.
She's the one that counts down.
She's the one.
And she backs out, and he's the one that he jumps off.
She needs to start her OnlyFans,
And
bro.
then-
Like,
And then it gets into the rest of the movie, and at later in the movie, it circles back, and you see who's recording them is her new boyfriend. And at that point, when you come back to it, you realize that the relationship's kind of going downhill a little bit, and she's falling more in love with her new boyfriend and out of love with the current boyfriend. And the twist is that the boyfriend, the boyfriend's name is Ollie. I forget the girlfriend's name.
Ollie. Oh yeah, Ollie. Yeah.
Ollie.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is that this really did happen to him. He had a girlfriend, and he went into an open relationship, went polygamous. The whole story of the movie really did happen to this guy, but not with the girl that we were watching the entire time. He hired an actress and other actors and stuff to recreate this relationship that he went through. And
because he was always recording, because
Right.
he planned to have a documentary with his original ex well, now it's his ex.
Yes.
But since like that moment happened where she like left him,
And she backed out of the documentary.
but like she still gave him permission to like
Tell the story.
tell the story. So basically, he had to hire someone. Like
So all the scenes where involving the girlfriend and anyone on her side, she had a friend, her new boyfriend, they're all actors.
but his family are all like real people.
Everything involving she had parents also, they were actors.
But
but-
his family and parents were real.
But his family, his girlfriend that he got, because there's scenes where the actress is, remember when they were about to have a threesome?
Yo, big up my guy, bro. He had a threesome twice with
Yeah.
the real
These
ex
guys
and the
are-
fucking
the whole idea, the whole
and the actor.
But all the
My
scenes
guy.
involving he had a friend, he's real, his parents were real. It was a mix of the original documentary he was gonna have with his real girlfriend and these recreated moments. And that's the twist that I'm referring to.
Yeah, that's the big reveal because they don't reveal that at all, and like you actually think that this is real.
But big up to them though, because
Big up to him.
I bought into the whole thing. They fooled me entirely because it came off as so real.
Really? Like
Yeah, what?
no, because like my thing is no, it couldn't. It had to have been like a planned thing because there were so many scenes where they're like recording with their phone, and then there's like a random camera recording them too. Obviously, that's a fucking movie. That's not no like live.
Well, hold on. The whole movie was actually, and they was recorded with phones.
Yeah, but there were some scenes where it's recorded with phone, and then it just switches to like a professional camera.
That's not true.
You remember when he's on the bed and he's like, "Yeah, they're taking
No,
a shower."
That was okay. Maybe you didn't get it.
Oh, because they set up, they
as
set
a
up
sex cam for them filming themselves having a threesome.
No,
because
but
it's perfectly
no, that
on
was
the
just
bed.
one example because they did that at the restaurant too when they were all three of them there. They did that. In
No,
numerous
I think it
scenes.
was all phones.
I don't know. I wasn't that like I
because that's a huge continuity.
I thought the whole thing was fake, and this was just like a movie.
So the thing that I kept thinking was actually before the movie starts, if you guys look at the poster, right, it's him watching the girl and the new boyfriend like kiss
Something
in
like,
bed.
like they're all just in bed. Yeah.
That part's kind of weird to me. If it's a documentary, that's pretty crazy that you got such a perfect moment as a picture for this poster, right? Which seems like a weird like tick to me, but I was just like, it's a documentary. That's kind of crazy that you got this like really great moment, especially when you start watching, you realize like they were recording them all themselves.
Like I don't know, bro.
So
I don't know, bro.
but the whole idea of the movie though is less about the relationship and more to show how polygamy just
Yeah.
works in a relationship and how open relationships work.
Yeah.
And how they could and couldn't work, but that's like the theme and the message of the movie is like how the destigmatization of polygamous relations, even though it doesn't work for them.
Yeah, exactly. If
Yeah.
anything, it's an anti-ad advertisement for that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think like I don't think this movie surprised me in any way that like I expected this relationship to go bad.
Nothing surprised me except for the actor aspect of it, where they were not the real people.
Yeah, I
that
mean,
part got me.
because like the movie set up the emotions for us to see that this relationship was not going to work anymore. Because they were like hinting at like she was about to move on.
It was
type
so
shit.
very clear that she was
So I'm like,
gonna leave him.
so I'm like, hey, if that's the thing, then like this can't be like real. Like this is not like this has to be artificial in some way. I didn't know exactly like, all right, she's the actor and everything else is real, but I knew that something about this was artificial because no way that this is like what.
So like, yeah,
You can't set
like
up.
why make this movie?
No, I'm not saying
No,
why
I
make
guess
this movie. I'm not saying why make this movie. I'm saying that you can't set that up so well. Like that's not a natural setup. You know what I'm saying?
It was too perfect to be.
Like you can't read that shit that well. Like if it was a natural
let me tell
thing.
you, my original thought watching it. So
It was set up like a movie.
Before, if you guys read the description that they have on HBO before you even press play, it says that there's a twist ending. So you're kind of waiting for something to happen.
That made it even worse for me.
So I really wish don't pay. I mean, we already kind of said that it was a crazy ending.
And spoil the ending.
So, but knowing that there's a crazy ending going in, while I was watching, I kept thinking, what's going to be the ending? I thought that she was going to end up with his girlfriend, and he was going to end up with her boyfriend.
Oh, like some bisexual trading places, like Eddie Murphy.
Considering that they're both bisexual, and I'm not, but that quickly went away towards the end because
there was like 1 second that could have happened.
Even though they were talking, the boyfriend said he was straight.
Honestly, he was just saying he was bi. Obviously, he said otherwise, but he was just saying he was bi because he couldn't get no pussy for a while.
Yeah, there was.
Remember, he was struggling, bro, and he's just watching his chick just like fuck other dudes. Like he was literally watching.
Well, let me ask you. When they were during the reveal at the end, they show that she's the one that initiated opening up the relationship.
Yeah, no
Do you
shit.
think he ever wanted it?
No, you could see the pain in his eye.
Wait, didn't he say he didn't want it in the beginning?
You could see the pain in his eye the whole fucking
And that's
movie.
another aspect of the movie that they deal with. Is like, how does jealousy work when you know how, like, that you agreed into this, like, this situation? They say jealousy is an emotion that you can learn to control.
Nah, that's bugging. Nah, people can get jealous.
No, that's true. It's just a matter of if you want to
or not. But like, I. Yeah, but like, there's levels to this shit. Yo, what they're doing, that definitely, what's the word? Adheres jealousy. I don't even know if that's the word.
Use your words.
Why the fuck would you not be jealous about that shit?
Right.
What they were doing.
Yo, and she was even jealous. I mean, see, now I'm confused about everything.
You know
she's
why?
an actress. I don't know if she's acting.
You know what? You know why? You know why they even set that up? It's because they're insecure. That dude was insecure. Remember,
he was very insecure, yeah.
And like that's why he was like, maybe this is my thought. I was thinking about this shit. Maybe what was I gonna say? Maybe he thought if I just let it happen, because remember he didn't want to start it. She wanted to start it. If I just let it happen,
it will be good.
Because his whole goal was like, we're just gonna do this for now. She don't know I'm a little cut.
Now, let me ask you. The moment that the new boyfriend, said he was willing to have kids with her, is that like a?
It was clipped, fam. It was clipped like a toenail blood.
Well, to be fair, they were both actors, and it was a very scripted.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying. But this whole movie was shit.
But like, dude, that was a bomb for me. I was like, oh, well, here we fucking go. Like, their relationship's over. She's gonna leave him for him.
Yeah, no, all right. What did get me is like because you get hyped up about the ending, the big ending.
I think the ending's crazy,
but they kind of had like two big endings.
What's the other ending you're talking about?
Is when they're going for the diving board scene, but this time we see that it's recorded from another guy, and then she stays on, and it's him behind.
Right.
But you didn't see them the first time that they show in the beginning, where you just see them two, and she just stays.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's already set up from the beginning. But like I'm saying that was a good film thing that they did.
It's foreshadowing for sure.
That was genius. I like that. And then then you realize, oh shit, there's something else after that.
Right.
But that's all I can say. It's a shit movie. It's a shit movie with some good. Like,
I think it was a fine movie with a really creative ending, and because the ending reveals that the movie itself is doctored in a way that it's a really creative documentary.
okay, no, I could agree with that. I
You
agree
have-
with that.
the
I just
merit
feel like the
is
journey
deserved.
to that ending was not worth it. Like I was getting it. It was 1,000 times better than the little things.
How would you feel if you knew from the beginning that the girlfriend, if the actors were actors, how would that change things? I think you're just
No,
watching
I think
this guy's.
I think it was better the way it was.
Yes, I think so.
For sure. No, like I'm not discrediting that ending. I'm
Yeah.
just saying the journey to it was not worth that ending.
It's
I don't
a
think it
very-
was that good of an ending.
It's a very, I'm not gonna say it's not interesting, but like very
Because
unoriginal way of going up. Not even that, because it was
because
all eyeballs.
nothing
That's pretty
happened
creative.
that I wouldn't have guessed would happen in an
Yeah.
open relationship story.
Yeah, it's just them going through their relationship. It's nothing about
And I don't need a 2-hour buildup for that shit.
It's whether
Or
you're
however long that movie was.
how
Probably much shorter.
exposed you are to polygamous culture.
I mean, I
guess.
guess I'm not.
Like
I
if like polygamy doesn't surprise you and how that's gonna go about,
okay.
and like their sexual adventures or whatever, like if that doesn't like if that's not new to you
Mhm.
in a sense that like I can imagine where this is going, like then yeah, it's nothing shocking. But
I
like,
mean,
if that
I
whole
wouldn't
world
say-
to you is like new.
I wouldn't say I'm into that. Like, I don't know anything about that
Neither do I,
world.
but I'm just
but
saying,
like, it still wasn't surprising. Like, how else would an open relationship go?
Exactly.
You guys are both in different
exactly.
places.
If you had to think about it,
Mhm.
but like I'm sure there's people out there that's not even a fucking concept.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess it was only concept because we watched the movie about it.
Right. And because you're thinking, well, if this is the
Like,
way
what's
it's
gonna
gonna
happen
go,
next?
like
Yeah.
I can imagine this is where they're gonna go. They're
Like-
gonna go to sex parties and they're gonna.
Yeah,
You
if they
know.
had like more like twists within the movie and shit.
That's the thing about documentaries. Like,
But it
It's
was
real.
a fake. It was fake.
but they were telling real story.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I mean, yo, go watch if you want to. If you don't, you don't.
Well, now that you know what happens, I guess it's not really worth it. But
It's-
if you stopped before the spoilers, and what a good ending!
But they're definitely.
Come, I hope you're not here.
I hope you listen to this like 3 days later.
Yeah.
But there are definitely movies that like are good, even if they're spoiled. Just because the film,
because the rest of the movie
great.
works, yeah.
it was just a great film.
And this is probably not one of them.
Exactly. But I mean, like, I don't know. If I give it a rating, how do we rate this shit? Out of 10?
So I actually do just rate movies for myself. Yeah, Roman's here.
I don't stand up.
Final 3.5 out of 5. That's what I would give it.
There we go. No differences.
Peace out. Different scripts.
I hope-
Episode 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him out.